It's a very slow journey.
A high school athlete severely injured during a football game talks about the challenges he now faces. Rashaun Council's family recently settled their lawsuit against the Grossmont Union High School District.
They say he suffered a concussion and the district did not do enough to help him. He spoke only to Team 10's Melissa Messiha about his hope for the future.
All you want is for your kids to be okay. That's something many parents can relate to. The parents of Rashaun Council are no different. I first introduced you to Rashaun back in 2015. Today, he still has trouble walking and talking, but that isn't stopping this ambitious teenager.
I am 19.
19 and looking ahead.
I really want to graduate now.
Rashaun plans to attend Mesa College in the fall, a school with a brain injury program.
I just want to see how I would do.
But to know Rashaun's future, you need to know his past.
He's still on the ventilator. Still in pretty bad shape.
October 17th, 2013. Rashaun was playing for Monte Vista High School's freshman football team, number 17, there in red. This video doesn't show the exact hit that changed the course of his life, but that October game, his parents said, nearly killed him. The lawsuit said Rashaun complained to coaches he began to feel ill, but coaches failed to alert medical personnel and kept him in the game. He vomited and collapsed, suffered a concussion and bleeding of the brain, multiple surgeries, 8 months in the hospital, constant physical therapy. 4.5 years later,
I still have left side weakness.
And how far can you move your arm? Which seems like it was more than before.
A little bit.
And his speech?
That also is getting a little better as time goes by, but it's still slow and what's it called? Still slow and
Does it take a while sometimes to process some things?
yes, sometimes.
He's going to need ongoing care and assistance for the rest of his life.
Brian Gonzalez represents the family. They recently settled their lawsuit against the Grossmont Union High School District for $7.1 million. They reached an undisclosed settlement with the helmet maker Riddell.
Eventually, I will get back into working out and rebuilding those connections in my brain.
There has been more attention to concussion since Rashaun's incident. A 2017 California law requires all youth sports organizations, not just high school, to follow certain safety protocols. That includes removing a player suspected of having a concussion. As far as medical attention, Brian said there are ambulances ready for varsity football games within the Grossmont School District, but
They don't have them for the JV or the Frosh level games. And those are the students who don't know how to play to the level that the varsity players do.
the school district told me in 2015 they have physicians at varsity games and trainers will be at all home games and may be at visiting games for all 3 levels of football. The deputy superintendent didn't say if that policy was updated. Instead, he told Team 10 they provide concussion training and compliance with state concussion guidelines, appropriate support staff, 911 protocols, and recertification or replacement of helmets prior to each season.
I'm not putting down the sport of football, but I just want you guys to know that that there are risks and stuff out there that can happen to anyone.
Rashaun chooses now to focus on what's next after Mesa College.
Stanford.
Plans to study mechanical engineering, then biomedical engineering.
I learned that no matter what it is, what you're doing, always put your full effort into it.
A young man with no plans to slow down anytime soon. Melissa Messiha, Team 10.